Waters for the Fat Key, and today we're going to talk about stress management. So I like to see stress management as really simple, effective tools that we can put into our toolkit just like brushing our teeth, because that way they're simple, effective, and we're more likely to do them. Because if we tell somebody to do something like designated relaxation or meditation, most people find this really difficult to do, and it's unlikely that they're actually going to do it. And hence, will they stress manage? No. So, some really effective things that I tell all of my clients to do, and I do myself. The first one is deep breathing. Because what happens is stress causes us to shallow breathe, hold our breath. So we want to deep breathe, and this will help us to let go of the negative stress hormones, which is cortisol, and help to allow our brains to replenish our serotonin. And that's our relax hormone. That's the one that makes us feel good. So let's look at how to deep breathe. And most of you go, I know how to deep breathe. No, you don't. Here's the trick. One hand on your chest, one hand on your diaphragm. Now, for many of you, for women, your diaphragm's just under your boobs. And so the diaphragm is just that little bit at the top of our ribs, just underneath our chest. Now, when most of us deep breathe, this is what happens. We breathe straight into our chest and we can't breathe into our tummy. So what we need to do is to change it up. Now, this is an art form. We need to leave our chest where it is, and we need to breathe into our diaphragm or our tummy first, then our chest, then exhale the same way that we inhaled. So, let's all try this together. The idea is to aim for 3 seconds into our belly or diaphragm, 2 seconds into our chest, hold for 2, release 3 seconds from our belly or diaphragm, 2 seconds from our chest. So let's try. Ready? Belly first. 1, 2, 3. Chest. 1, 2. Leaving our belly where it is. Holding for 2, and now leave our chest where it is. Breathe out from our diaphragm. Now out from our chest. And we should be able to completely relax. Now, that was really hard for me because I had to talk to you at the same time. So let's try that without me talking, and let's do it together. So remember, the count is 1, 2, 3. 1, 2 into our chest, hold for 2, release 1, 2, 3 from our diaphragm, leaving our chest where it is, and then finally our chest for 2. Ready? Let's go. And that's as simple as it is. Ha ha ha. Now, the best way to learn this is actually lying down. So you have 2 books of equal weight, and you put them on these 2 parts, and you lie down, and you need to keep this book steady as you rise this book, then rise, and that's the easiest way that I know to teach people how to learn the technique. And then the idea is that you do 5 of these breaths 5 times a day. Now, the best time is actually before you eat. because it's before we eat that you'll get the maximum benefit. It will help you to digest food better, which is definitely what we want. And also, it will stop some of those sweet cravings that you might get after a meal, or where you want to binge at lunchtime, at afternoon tea, dinner time, after dinner. All of those times, those danger times, put this deep breathing in and you might find that it's really effective in just starting to take the edge off. Now, the other things that are really important to stress managing is also getting up and moving during the day. So whether that be that you just get off the couch, get off your office chair, and just do some basic stretches. So simple. Otherwise, get up and move. The idea is that we want to get you to a point where you're moving as fast and hard as you can for 3 to 5 minutes. And that way, what you're doing again is dumping the cortisol out of your system, allowing serotonin to be released. And also, if you're an office worker, just that moving is going to help clear out your frontal lobe and help you to concentrate better for your memory. It's going to produce dopamine. And so that's the idea, is we want to be able to move as much as possible and then doing our deep breathing at the same time. Adding on to that is getting outside, changing our environment. So if majority of the time you're inside, go outside into the sunshine, because that just rejuvenates us. It helps with depression, anxiety, all of that. So if you can go outside, deep breathe and move at the same time, yay! Now we've got one more that we want to add to that. And it is music. Music is a wonderful thing to change our state of mood, our emotions, our brain chemistry. So if we have different music for different moods, find music that completely relaxes you. Music that's in between. Music that you really want to move to. And if you have all of this in your toolkit, the idea is that when you go outside and you are able to do that, power walk or whatever it is, you put your headphones in and you use that pumpy music, and that will make you walk faster. Then when you finish walking and you're just about to walk back inside, put the headphones in with the relaxation music. And do the deep breathing. Tell yourself to relax. And by the time you come back in, you'll feel so much calmer, so much better. And they're the very basics of my stress management strategies that you can do any time of the day, anywhere. So I suggest that you get up at least twice a day and have 2 stress management breaks. And all it takes is anywhere between 3 minutes and 10 minutes, depending on how much you want to do, to de-stress yourself. So remember, adding them on top of each other helps to de-stress you even faster. Doing one of them on its own, it's okay. Doing all together is fabulous. So, deep breathing, moving or stretching, music, getting outside. And that way you will feel like a different person. You will find that your stress levels come down. Even if you don't feel stress, eventually you'll start to notice a difference in some of your symptoms or behaviours, which will be your cravings, your mood, your crankiness, whatever it is, you will start to notice some difference. So good luck with the basic stress management.